Morning guys, Sunday morning. We got the John Kerry sky for sure. Wow, a little cool. No snow, pretty well gone. I'm sure we're gonna get more. Can't believe the snow that Stu and HPR got, because we usually get it here, but we're very lucky this year. So I just wanted to give you an update on what I've been doing. We'll just follow the Bondo tracks. What a mess. Anyways, this is what I've been doing all weekend. Lots of that. Lots of that. 3 hours Friday. I had a lot of stuff to do, other stuff to do, so I didn't get out here. Only 3 hours. 7 hours yesterday. Try to keep it swept up somewhat, but I pretty much been down the whole side of this car in it's an 80 grit. I've really been having trouble with the body line, but it's coming. I still got to work this area over the wheel. Really having trouble over the wheel getting the little roll in it. I ended up treating that like a sharp edge to try to get it straight, and it's really hard to see. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little more out of here, because this is all good there, kind of crept down on me. So I'm going to take that out, soften that wheel well up, straight about like that, and got a few places I got to tap down just lightly. Those little, well, 2 or 3 spots there. Get that. Got to clean up my edges on here. That's just from rolling the body fill down. Clean up around here, and I just noticed I was having trouble here too, like the fender rolling in. But what I done, I just put my bar in there and sort of just held out on it and tapped it with the hammer. And there's a big old brace inside this fender, which I can't get it to roll out because of the way it's shaped. I don't know if I can show you or not. It just won't bend, and I can't see it, but there is a big brace in there that goes up the whole width of the fender, and I can't get her to move. So, but I did notice that by prying it out and tapping it in right along here, seems to be rolling it out a little. So I didn't want to end up with a big edge here. So my next step is, like I said, clean all that stuff up. I want to get some Bondo on this line here, get it straightened out, get that door corner straightened out, and what I'm going to do is wipe the whole side with polyester and sand that to 180 and move on to the other side. I'm not going to prime until the whole car is ready, because the scratch is just, I'm telling you, it's dirty. I don't know if you can see that, but everything is just dusty and dirty in here. And when I clean, I'm only going to clean once. So, and I got some lights I got to fix. So that's what I'm going to do. It's looking fairly decent. It's taking a lot, but it's coming. And I did get my Mud Hog Bondo Buster. I didn't get the Ingersoll Rand. I ordered the Ingersoll Rand, but a couple hours after I ordered it, they called me and said they had this one on sale. It's a jet. They said it's the same thing, but it was only $79.99 versus $120. So I just, where I don't know how to use one, never used one, I said, oh, I'll go with the cheaper one, and because I need so much material. I wanted the tool too, So but it does seem like it's going to work good. I tried it here a little bit just on the paint, and there's no slowing it down. Like, it's got lots of power. It is gear driven. I almost knocked it off the curb. You can't see that or hear it, but it is gear driven. And I picked up a couple discs. They were $2.50 each, 40 grit 3M discs. I am going to try it on the other side of the car when I go to put my first layer of Bondo on. And I think another thing I do wrong, I over sand. I don't know, I just see a little spot and sand it, and I'll hit that, and next thing you know I make another spot, and I really got to stop doing that. But it is getting straighter. It's pretty straight except for that body line, and that's a hard one because it's not sharp. It's a bulge in it. So but we'll get her. And I picked up a little bit of material. Got some Euro Max Clear. I've used this before, but Advantage, they told me Advantage had bought the company out, so it was pretty good clear. It's a high solid clear. And I got some more, I got a gallon of epoxy primer. So I just picking up a little bit as I go, and just wanted to give you an update where I'm at. And like I said, it's pretty dusty work, but it's got to be done. And it's it's trying, believe me. So, but I'll be back here later on today. I'm not going to work out here all day. Probably about noon. It's like I said, it's only 10 after 9. Just wait for the temperature to come up. It's I think it's going to be a nice day, and I'm going to get this wiped with the polyester, and then through the week when I come home, I'm going to come over here for a little bit and try and block it down and get it better, and then I can move on to the other side. So we'll be back here, guys. Get a nice smooth wipe along the bottom. That was one of the nicer ones to do. Just used a wide spreader and just right down her. So it's not going to sand as easy as that swiped on there. I know it's not, but so to give you a little shot of that. That was an easier one. Had a line to follow. I should be able to get that line nice and straight, right straight through. So that's what I'm hoping for. Well, guys, I put her down on the floor. See if anything moved. Everything's good. It feels some below though, but I think I should have had it down here to block out the line. Would have been easier. And now I can see it's good except for over the wheel. So I might try to work that a little bit more before I skim it. I'm not going to skim it today. It's 10 after 1. It's pretty nice out, so I'm going to go outside and enjoy the fresh air for a while. But I did get my line in fairly decent, but I run out of tape, so I got to have tape to get it straight. So, but it's coming pretty good. Gaps are staying pretty good. Just a little messed up there right now because I put a swipe of come on, open. Put a swipe of fiberglass down here, and I got to sand it yet. So, and I put a swipe along the bottom. You see that? Just to neaten it up. And the gap along the bottom looks really good. Can't really see there's a tape, but this end's a little low, so I'm gonna have to grind it a little more, just tweak her. But as you can see, the lines are lined up pretty good. That one down there is a little funky, but we'll get it once I get some more tape. So that yeah, sure looks funny down on the ground. She's low. She's going. This gap stayed good too. I gotta do something to soften some of the edges here, because where I welded it, it's thick. So I'm going to file on the inside, grind on the inside. Got a little bit of a loopy right there, so I'm going to have to put just file that so that once I get it off, I'll take a file and just kind of round it and soften it up. So that's where I'm at. And also, I mentioned there in the last video about building frame connectors, and I wasn't even thinking. Jim Rollins, he brought it up, and the reason he did is because the car is I don't even know how to explain it anymore. It's 4-door bottom. The bottom's out of a 4-door, dash is 4-door, and the top part is off a 2-door. Quarter panels, roof, windshield pillars, all 2-door doors, obviously 2-door, and the rest was 4-door. So he's probably right. It would make it safer. Well, not probably right. He is right. It would make it a lot safer. So, and Jerry Cheater 40 there says his head's set. He might send me some pictures. I haven't had a chance to answer his comment yet, but I really like to see the pictures of his connectors for his Firebird, because I know they're practically the same. So, but she is coming. Lots of Bondo. Really not a lot on the car, but a lot on the floor. But I keep swiping it on and sanding it off, but we'll get her. Get past this side, and I think it'll go a little better on the other side. I'm hoping anyways. I still gotta work that plastic in here on this piece here, but all I'm worried about right now is getting down the side, and I'll worry about both ends after I get that. And I got this cleaned up here around this corner, feathered up there. I don't know if I'll wipe that or not, or just prime it, because it kind of just flows out there nice, and that's only 80 grit. So once I sand it with 180, it should just, you know, go up there pretty nice. So, but yeah, I keep forgetting that this is 2 pieces of car. When I come in here now, I just look at a 2-door Nova. So forget about it. So thank him for bringing that up, because that is a good idea. As far as I know, I got all the spot welds back in the same place and seem to have really good penetration, but we'll be careful with it. It's not going to be a race car, it's just going to be a car to enjoy someday. So, and I'm getting some wicked experience out of it, so it's all a bonus. It's a big job, but I was crazy enough to take it on. I'm crazy enough to finish it. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you go here. It's been a long weekend. I feel like I got a lot done. It doesn't look like a lot, but I think once it's primed, get a skim coat it and down to 180 and get it primed, which I gotta do the other side first, and the roof and the deck lid and stuff like that. So I'll probably try my Bondo Buster or Mud Hog there on the deck lid, and that'll give me an idea how good it is actually going to work, or how to use it, because like I said, I've never used one, but I'm sure it won't be that bad. So hope everybody has a good week, and thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.